Hello again, and thank you for another episode of the Global Citizenship. This time taking you to an extension of our Explore Komatsu series to a worthwhile place that we highly recommend. If you don't know already, Ishikawa is known as the land of gold, and Komatsu should already be known as a brand for all those big heavy industrial machinery that we often see in terraforming operations. But also just southwards is a traditional village of crafts where one could experience pretty much all of Japanese local artisanry, including kintsugi, washi, pottery making, and glass blasting, all in a place where it's from a picturesque animation. This village is known as the Yunokuni no Mori, easily accessible by car and by buses straight from Komatsu Station. Join Nicole, Natalja, and Keiju as they explore this village and see why you should come into this end of Japan.
So I'm really excited because we're gonna be doing the washi, which is like traditional Japanese paper craft, and we get to experience it in this beautiful village, which is full of white snow, which is the first time I'm seeing it in winter, and it just looks so beautiful. They're having a Disney collaboration. At Yunokuni no Mori, they have some towels, some chopsticks, or like the lacquerware bowls and mentos. It's very, very cute. They have the like little iconic Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Yeah, so if you love Disney as much as I do, come buy some beautiful omiyage from here. We're inside this like tea house, which is the original building that they just moved here. And they have this beautiful Instagram photo spot, which is full of these pinwheels. They're not blowing right now, but during the summertime when the wind is blowing, you can get a beautiful iconic photo of all the spinning pinwheels. There's this really cute heart cut out into the wall with a beautiful view of the garden. And you could take a cute couple's photo by sitting on the chairs here and looking really cute. So this is the first building you'll see when you enter, but Yunokuni no Mori is really famous for its crafts, which is what we'll be doing right now. Okay.
When you do the Japanese paper, it takes 30 minutes to dry, so you have to definitely take your time, or you could do something else while waiting. We just arrived at the washi place. The washi is the Japanese traditional paper which is used for the calligraphy, and it's quite far of this place on the other side, so you have to take your time to come here. Konnichiwa. Here you can do the washi. From this table you can choose what you want to do, for example cards. 私だったら本のブックマーク、はい、お願いします。しおりお願いします。うちわ。
Okay, so now we are placing decorations, but just before this we had to add the washi in here and shake out the water. And then I'm doing a fan, so she put the fan inside for me, and then we did washi one more time. And Natalja and Keiju are doing bookmarks, so they did the washi once and then are placing their decorations now. And then after that, we will put layers and then add colors and put another layer and add gold or silver. For my inspiration for my design, I decided to do an autumn theme. I'm using some maple leaves, some green and orange and red, and then I'm adding a few little red and yellow dots just to tie in with that autumnal theme. So now our designs are finished, and we added gold flakes or silver flakes, and then they use a vacuum to like suck out all the water, and then they pass it over to a kind of drying station, which is like a hot plate, and they are going to basically cook the paper until it's dry, and then we get our designs. So I'm excited to see what they end up looking like. So right now I'm trying to extend it up so that it makes a taller glass shape.
I am making the biggest teacup of my life because you can drink a lot of tea out of it. I think maybe 500 milli, and I love to drink tea, so that was my intention. I was looking to do a big teacup, Japanese teacup, and as you can see, it's a quite not as usual. Like usually they have a lot more smaller shape, but I love drinking tea. So in my case, I make my personal own big Japanese teacup. It's really difficult. If you push too much with one finger or you want all hands, then it will be deformed. Yeah, but this is the actually sometimes you are looking for to push down to make it go up. It's fun. I can recommend to everyone. I finished my teacup and I can't wait to drink out of it. So from now on, we will do ourselves some glass. As you can see, you can make a lot of variations. You can do glass with cute little bubbles, or with even some characters like Hello Kitty or Doraemon, Japanese children love him, and even with cute colors. Let's go. So from now on, we can choose the glass ourselves, and by doing sandblasting, we can actually making a design on the cup. I don't know what I will do, but let's try. First, we have to choose a design, then we will draw it on our sticky paper, and after sticking it, we can cut it and have our glass.
I'm just trying to design like a moon with some like modernized clouds, which I got inspiration from over there, and then I'm gonna add a cherry blossom branch as a kind of negative background. Let's see if I can do it.
I choose the rabbit design with some sakura flowers because 2023 is the year of the rabbit, and soon we will have spring, and the cup has also a beautiful pinkish color, so I think it will look good. It will look lovely.
So we just finished our crazy intricate designs. And now we are going to do the sandblasting. Let's go. So excited to see the designs like come to life because we really worked hard on them. We are going to do the sandblasting. I think we're just gonna watch the guy do it. And he's taped up and patched up our glasses so that they can be blasted perfectly. Okay. Oh, so now we're gonna watch it get blasted by sand. Complete! Wow!
I'm removing now the last bits of my tape, and then we will see the outcome. But I will definitely drink out of this cup every day. It looks so cute. Wait a second. The last one. And here it is. With some left. Yeah. Perfectly, as I wanted. Wow. Wow.
just removing the sticker and it's coming out so nicely, exactly how I wanted. It was so worth the time that I had to take to cut out and draw all the intricate little details. So I did like a sakura blossom in a negative space, and it came out amazing. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Wow, yours gorgeous. I like how you make here up and then down.
My design. You want me to say about it?
And just like that, we've had the pleasure to shoot this guide with the assistance of Daisuke Yamaguchi, his family, and his friends to introduce their hometown of Miyazaki and Mount Aso. And of course, thank you, our viewer and silent supporter of this channel, as we create these videos in the hope that this will inspire you to come to Japan and go outside the typical touristy routes. As always, we value any feedback, comment and likes to this video, and of course, your subscription means the world to us. Having your kind feedback does lots to motivate us to shoot our next round of guides, and perhaps your commentary will have an impact as to where we shoot next. With that being said though, let us know what you think. Where is a place that you are looking forward to going to? Let's start a conversation right below. From all of us at the Global Citizenship, we hope to see you next time, and in the meanwhile, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always remember, you matter. See you next time. Bye.